All right, good morning, everybody. Cletia the Cheetah here with your Saturday morning makeover. And a little talk about hair. Let's talk about hair. So, I have to tell you, I've already got my foundation on, so I'm doing my under-eye corrector. Last year, in July, it was the last time I got my hair colored. I always colored my roots, and then I would get whatever, highlights, usually some blonde highlights every time, or every other time, or something like that. I grew up with, they used to call it dishwatered blonde hair. You know, it would get lighter in the sun, and, but, you know, pretty much the blonde and brown. I started coloring my hair probably, I don't even know, in my 20s, just for fun, you know, get highlights, whatever. I remember one time I went red, I went black, I went brown, whatever. But anyway, in the last few years, probably the last 7 or 8 years, it's, you know, pretty much been the blonde. And sometimes a little blonde, sometimes a lot of blonde. Brad, when I first met him, he's like, I like Reese Witherspoon hair. I'm like, all right. I tried it. I still didn't look like Reese Witherspoon, but anyway, I gave it a go. So I started having kind of a sensitive head where every single time after I get my hair colored, different processors, different everything, it would break my head out. And my hairdresser did, you know, all kind of things to try to help it. And, you know, it'd finally go away. But then different hair products started breaking my head out. And so stuff I've been using for years. And so anyway, I just turned it into a delicate flower with my hair. And I'm like, what am I going to do? You know? So I quit coloring it. And then, for a while, I just quit even using any kind of products in it at all. Like, no products in your hair. Talk about flat hair, right? But I have a lot of natural curl in my hair. So, it wasn't too flat. But anyway, so here we are. Let's see, that's August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 10 months later. And I haven't had any hair color or highlights in 10 months. What happened is after it started growing out, I thought, I'm not as gray as I thought. I've got grays. You know, we like to call them silver, right? Platinum. I like to call them platinum highlights. Platinum highlights. But I thought, well, shoot. I don't hate it. That's what I said. I don't hate it. I'm just going to let it keep going. And then, you know, you're about midway, and I'm like, I don't know. Seminars coming, different things, or leadership. Maybe I should just go ahead and get some color. And then my friend Sayla's like, just wait, just wait. I think it's going to look good. You've come this far. I'm like, that's true. So I just kept waiting. Well, yesterday, I went and decided to go ahead and get it cut, most of the blonde off. And so yesterday she styled it just straight. So today it's raining outside. It's going to curl anyway because I got a lot of natural wave in my hair. So I just scrunched it and did it. So see this little bit? There's a little tiny bit of blonde left, but not much. So I tell you what, it's just kind of like freedom from getting your hair colored. And I'm not against hair color. And honestly, you know, I might come back a year from now and go, oh my word, I just decided I look so much better as a blonde, whatever. But right now, it is kind of nice not having to go in every, you know, 5 weeks or so and get your roots done. And as it grows, you know, you don't have that line of demarcation. So, and it's funny, I have some friends, they're like, I'm not ready, I'm not doing it. I said, I'm not even encouraging. I mean, you know, I'm 62 years old, so, you know, I just decided to try it. And I thought I can always go back. It's just hair. It's not like I can't go colored if I hate it. So, anyway, it's been a fun journey. Yesterday, after I left the hairdresser, I thought, I feel like I just got my hair colored because after she cut the blonde out, then you could really see, you know, the brunette in there a little bit better. And underneath in the back, I have almost no It's almost no gray back there, you know? So, anyway, I like it. I think there's a lot of different ways I can do it. I can do it straight, you know, and poof it up, you know, like a bob. I can do it like this when I know it's going to curl anyway. So even if I do it straight, it's going to go curly. And so it's been a journey, but you know, they say blondes have more fun, but do they? I'll let y'all know. I mean, I have a pretty fun time as a brunette with platinum highlights. That's right. So, anyway, you'll have to let me know what you think. And I don't care if you say, Cleta, come on, go put the blonde back in. That don't hurt my feelings. That just means you think I look cute as a blonde. So, it's all good. And you know, I've always said, it's just hair. It'll grow. It's just hair. So, you know, if you don't like it and cut it. Glory Mayfield Banks is a retired national sales director in Mary Kay. And she always was talking about image. And she said, you know, change your hair. She goes, dye it, cut it, or buy some more. And so, anyway, she was saying if you hadn't changed your hair in the last few months, you need to. Switch it up some. If you have your hair from high school, you've never changed your hair since, you know, 10th grade, it could be time for a change. Of course, according to how old you are, everything that's out is coming back in, right? I remember when those long dresses started coming back in. I'm like, are we all Laura Ashley? Are we on Little House on the Prairie again? What is happening with these long dresses? And it takes me a minute. And so, so then, you know, after like a year after everybody else has been wearing them, I finally get one. And I'm like, okay, they're kind of cute. You get used to them, you know? And so I remember when the people started wearing these shorter dresses, but that are just moo-moo, they're big. And I thought, no. And I still hadn't gone to that trend. I do think they look cute on skinny people. Like little skinny petite girls that wear them, they look cute. If you got any hips to you, I don't know. I think it could make you look bigger, you know? But it really doesn't show anything, so it could be a mystery of how big you are. I say, wear what makes you feel good about yourself, right? And then do a little feedback on people that you love. My husband is not one that'll say something looks good if he don't think it looks good. He'll tell the truth. It's good in some ways, it's bad in others, right? Sometimes you just want someone to say, that looks good. But he will actually tell you, I don't like, you know, he'll say, I don't think that looks the best. Or that other one looks better. You know, so he's Mr. Fashion himself. Brad likes nice things, and so he keeps them forever. So he'll spend money on quality and keep it forever. I myself, I just buy something and I'm like, that's cute. If I don't like it, I got the $40 out of it. You know what I mean? And I have a few nice things, but I like to switch it up. I'm having a major hot flash right now too. Where is my fan? I have a Dyson fan thing. It's the absolute bomb. Here, so you can see it over here. See that? It saves me. So, I've been using this Great Heights mascara, and I've sold a bunch of it. And so far, everyone that's bought it has really liked it because it doesn't clump and it stays on all day. It's not waterproof. It doesn't say it's waterproof, but it stays on good. So, I don't know what they put in it, but I like it. It says it gives your lashes 76% longer with 3 coats. So I need it. My eyelashes are like my hair when I grew up. They're blonde, so that you don't really even see them. So it makes a difference. I look dead without mascara. If I only had to do 1 or 2 things, I'd have to do some mascara, you know? It makes a difference. I do have to kind of clean up, especially if I'm doing it on video when I'm not as close to the camera. Okay. I'm going to do some translucent powder. I use the matte foundation with a little CC cream mixed in there. So that CC cream kind of gives you a little bit of moisture and some glow. But some people like a little more matte look, not so shiny. That would be me. But I think it just kind of sets it all. All right, let's see about some lips. I'm going to use this rose lip liner. I like the hot pink too. And you know, lipstick and liner, they look different on everybody. My lips, this is the color of my lips. They're naturally, you know, a little bit darker. So the real light colors on me, they don't look the greatest. I feel like I look like I got dead lips. Nobody wants dead lips. I'm going to use this color. It's called Hot Pink. Haute, H-A-U-T-E. So this shirt is one of these Lily Pulitzer shirts. I guess I'm saying it right. And when we went to Hawaii for the top director trip, you know, all my bougie director friends, they're like, "Oh, we got to go get a," whoops, it's not a video if I don't drop something. Say, "Oh, we got to go get a Lily." I'm like, all that stuff looks the same. I mean, like, everyone I see those dresses, I'm like, you might as well wear the same material, the same design. But I went in there because they were having this big sale, and so I found this little shirt, and I thought it was cute, and so I think it was 50% off. I'm like, I'm not paying no, you know, $200 for a t-shirt. I like a good value. Okay, so there it is with makeup. Sure looks better with makeup, right? And there's the hair color. So you'll have to tell me what you think. Have an awesome Saturday.